Ay, 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 I just wanna have fun. Come and pick me up, meet me at the spot. Up all night till the sunrise. Pop back cool, get ready for the ride. Gonna feel good. Gonna feel good. Gonna feel. Holy moly, guacamole in my pockets. What a blessing. Got it on me, I got options, real steppers. Check the shoes, get it poppin'. Eating good, feeling good. Where my hopping John at? Put it on a plate with some lemonade. That's the way we did it in the old days. Back then, mama said, get up, walk, go play. But you better not come home like this. Street lights, we was young racing. Street lights, carefree was the best time. Fast forward, daydreaming about the next time. When it's gonna happen again, cause I just wanna have fun. Come and pick me up, meet me at the spot. Up all night till the sunrise. Pop back cool, get ready for the ride.
Oh, don't it feel good? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Grab you a cup of coffee in the big time.
Don't it feel good? Don't it feel good? How you feel? Turn it up a notch, pop up clean room. Everyday celebration, take a trip vacation.
You deserve a day.
You deserve a day off.
Working for so long, gotta keep at it.
Turn my cell phone off, wait till I get back. Ooh, yeah, this that.
Living my life with no regrets. 804-592-6160. Drop a voicemail, baby. How you doing?
Anytime, pull up on me. We the cooler, the chill spot. Party
No,
time.
I just wanna have fun.
Come and pick me up, meet me at the spot. Up all night till the sunrise. Pop back cool, get ready for the ride. Gonna feel good. Gonna feel good. Gonna feel.
Oh, good morning, peoples, my peoples. What is going on, folks? And welcome to the one, the only Yankee morning show that you need to give a friggin' poot about. That is all right, so do me a favor and...
Cup of coffee in the big time, yeah. Cup of coffee in the big time.
Folks, let me tell you something, man. There is nothing like a cup of coffee in the big times. Oh, folks, I tell you, yesterday was a good day. Yesterday was a good day for me. Let me tell you guys this. I got a little sleep in, which is something that doesn't happen often, okay? Got a little sleep, a little nap, okay? There is nothing like the nap. If you are missing out on the nap, go and get yourself the nap, okay? Very, very important in life. And guys, this is the first live chat that we are doing since we have joined the 20K club. Mission 20K. Guys, I tell you, man, you guys give me so much confidence. I'm so excited about what we have coming for you guys over the next couple of weeks. Like I said, I wanted to do my announcement already on what 2024 is going to look like and when that will actually begin. But me being the way I am, right? I had to sit there and go, oh, I got another idea. Oh, another idea. Oh, another idea. Okay, let me wait until I get into New York later this month. And I'm going to do a couple of things over there. And then I will release everything that we are working on and what 2024 overall is going to look like, man. So thank you again so much to every single person in this chat right now, to everybody that is subscribed. You guys are the absolute best. Now we work our way to a new goal, and I'll figure out what that is come the season beginning. But I think it's going to be probably the largest goal that we have ever set for ourselves is what we will look for next year. Marco, what's going on, my brother? Jake Boss, What is going on, Jake Boss? Macho King. I know Macho King got his cup of coffee in the big times because it wouldn't be right if he doesn't.
Cup of coffee in the big time, yeah. Cup of coffee in the big time.
Oh, we got the great Dane Huber in the chat. Shane McNeil, my guy. Lois Simmons, Philo. What's going on, brother? Camilla Simmons, Acevedo. What's going on, my guy? Francis, hide your grandmothers. Lee. And yes, guys, I did say grandmothers because this is not a man who's happy with just one grandmother, okay? I many times I've gone out with friends and I go, bro, your leg is shaking, brother. Calm down. I understand the Golden Girls are 20 feet away. I get it. Have your drink, relax. Because this dude is like, I need more, baby. The guy's leg be twitching under the table and shit. I'm like, take it easy. Calm it down there. Eddie Graham, what's going on? Damian Serrano, A. Becca. Oh, Anthony Medina. Let me tell you something, Anthony Medina. Still trying to get my Cardinals. You better believe it. There's one Cardinal out there. There's a red bird out there that I want. That I want on this team, damn it. Rod Thompson, Anna Marie. How you doing, Anna Marie? This is the longest intro ever to any show on television, but it's because we love you guys. It's very, very different, folks. We actually love you guys. And as always, folks, you know for a fact that this show is all for you as you see the little voicemail thing going out, in, up and down like a roller coaster. There it is right there, 804-592-6160. Make sure you drop a voicemail today, folks. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to talk about a couple of different things. Obviously, you guys have seen what is already on the list, and that is, of course, Brendan Donovan. Big fan of Brendan Donovan. The Yankees have looked to pursue this guy over the last 2 seasons. Even the offseason, I'm told, when he won his Gold Glove Award. The Yankees were trying to get him then. He was 3rd in Rookie of the Year voting. But we're going to talk about a lot of that. First and foremost, let's get a couple of these small nuggets out the way. Here's the first one here. The New York Yankees are looking to bring back free agent relief pitcher Wandy Peralta. And look, man, I don't know how some people may feel about this, but I will just come out and say it. Yankees need a left-handed relief pitcher. Wandy Peralta, whether last year he started to slow down a bit or not, he's been good for the Yankees. He's been good. He's been solid. So have you seen Wandy, as Rod just said? And on top of that, it was a good deal. Hal Steinbrenner was sure to let everybody notice. Forget about the $50 million trade we made that became jackass. That became ass. In Josh Donaldson. Forget about Joey, I can't handle New York Gallo, but pro scouting didn't notice. Bullshit. Forget all those moves. Remember Wandy Peralta, remember Clay Holmes, and remember Jose Trevino. Those are the deals that put us over the top, baby. Those are the ones that got us a championship. Oh, wait. We missed the playoffs. But okay. It is what it is. I would take Wandy back. I wouldn't be upset about this. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be mad at all if the Yankees go ahead and bring back Wandy Peralta. Why not? They need a lefty. I don't know what's available via the trade market. I do know that the Miami Marlins have quite a bit of left-handed relief pitching the Yankees could be interested in. I know Gleyber Torres, they've been interested, but again, I mean, I don't want to get into all that. We'll see what the Yankees do, but I would take Wandy back on a 1-2. I don't know if the Yankees go a 3-year deal, but it might take that to bring him back quickly, maybe 2 years and an option. I don't know, but I wouldn't be upset about that at all. And then I got to shout this one out. Folks. Let me just take a little sip of the cough. Oh, that's some good shit. I gotta shout this one out because how can you not shout this beautiful image out. Let me make this thing a little clearer. There we go. Soak it on in, folks. Soak it on in. This could potentially be something that could happen. There it is. 1, 2, and 3 in the Yankees order, folks. Let me tell you something. I do more cartwheels than you could imagine. I'd be looking like a fucking gymnast if the Yankees ever made this move. I do cartwheels for about 23 hours straight. The 24th, I do jumping jacks. Okay? 24th hour, I do a little bit of jumping jacks, all right? It is a beautiful sight to behold, and maybe, just maybe, our dreams can come true, and we will have a 1, 2, 3 punch at some point next year of Dominguez, Soto, and Aaron Judge. But first and foremost, before we get into the meat of today's conversation, I want to leave it up to you all. We got voicemails to listen to, and let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and get to the first voicemail of the day. Let me make sure my volume is on, and here we go.
Hey, this is Joey from the Bronx. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing?
It's pretty
Anyway,
good. How you doing?
I wanted to share a quote with
Okay.
you by one of the great investing legends of Wall Street, Peter Lynch. He said, if you're going to invest in a company, make sure it's such a great business that even an idiot can run it, because sooner or later one will. I mean, these words of wisdom ring more true than it can't be more applicable than to today's Yankees. You've got an owner who comes out and says, don't worry, everybody. We know what to do. We're going to bunt more. Yeah, isn't Aaron Boone a freaking genius? He came up with that all by himself. We're going to bunt more. After the horrendous season we just been through, this is the kind of crap that these geniuses come up with. First it was nappy rooms. Now we're going to bunt more. Well, don't we all just feel much better now? But Hal also dropped another truth bomb. He said, you can't buy championships by splashing a bunch of money around. Really? We had no idea. Even after watching you spend more than $250 million and barely finishing above 500, we still hadn't figured that out. Thank you for enlightening us, Mr. Steinbrenner, except unfortunately your money is the only thing this team's got going for it right now. Because none of you apparently know dick about how to run a ball club, you splashing around a bunch of money is the only thing we can pin our hopes on. So how about we do this? How about you shut your mouth and open your checkbook, okay? Close your mouth, open your checkbook, and get us a bunch of superstars up and down the lineup so we have a team that's so great even you idiots can run it, okay? Can you do that for me, Hal? Can you do that for us? Good. Now go fuck yourself.
Well, that's the way to kick off the show, folks. And as I forgot before, we did have a super chat.
Thank you for being a friend.
This is coming from Kev. Oh my God. Oh my God. He's in Clemens' box. Congratulations on 20K. Love watching your channel grow. You're working your ass off, and I'm proud to be a fan. Kev, you are my guy. Kev, thank you so much for that, brother. I truly appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And guys, I believe we actually have some of the legends calling into the show today. So you guys know I got to show love to the legends, answer your guys' questions. Then we'll get into the Brendan Donovan conversation a bit. But I got to show love to the legends, guys. And we have one on the line right now. The one, the only man from New Haven, Connecticut, Simon.
Pete, your boy Simon's calling from New Haven, Connecticut. How you doing? How you doing? Pete, I wanted to ask you, if the Yankees should get Cody Bellinger, what I wanted to ask you was, how many games do you see the Yankees using him in the outfield, and how many games could you see him playing first base? Do you think majority or maybe half and half? And secondly, in case the Yankees can't get, Yamamoto or Soto or Ohtani, Is there a chance you think maybe the Yankees might go after getting maybe Christian Yelich from the Brewers? Because, there was a report that the Brewers are thinking about trading everybody. So I think if we can get Christian Yelich on this team, he'd be perfect, because I know there's talk about getting Kiermaier too, but I would rather have Yelich, in case we can't get Soto or Ohtani. What do you think? You have a good day, Pete, and Aaron Judge is a gift from God. Bye.
Thank you, Simon. Simon, of course, my friend, it is always, always, always a pleasure to hear from you. We always have a great time with Simon, and he's definitely a team player, man. Simon has fun, about himself. It's always fun. But, Simon, to answer your question really quickly, Bellinger will play games at first base if Anthony Rizzo is not in the lineup, if Anthony Rizzo was hurt. If Anthony Rizzo misses an extended period of time, if the Yankees did get Bellinger, he would play a lot of first base there. He's a Gold Glove first baseman. He's a Gold Glove outfielder. He has that type of defense. That is where a lot of his value does lie. Now, the type of money he's looking for, I don't know. I almost feel like maybe he returns to Chicago. Maybe they just kind of blow him out the water, keep him there where he's had this resurgence in his career. I know, look, man, if the Yankees sign him, I'm not going to sit there and go, this is a terrible move. I would definitely have concerns. But look, I think it's fair to say that about anybody. That you could have concerns about any player teams pick up, especially when it's a long-term deal. But when it comes to Christian Yelich, I would pass. Let me tell you why I would pass on Yelich. It's very, very simple in my opinion. If you're going to trade for somebody that's controllable and you'll still have them for years to come. Don't necessarily trade for a guy. And Yelich had a very good year last year, by the way. He had a very good year. But don't just trade for somebody and go ahead and take that salary, $26+ million for the next 6 or 7 years till he's 37 years old. Don't go ahead and just do that. I'd rather the Yankees go, you know what? We'll give up a little more and we'll get a Soto and sign him to our own deal. Or we'll get a Brendan Donovan or Nolan Gorman if possible and keep them for their controllable years and then maybe re-sign them at that point. But I wouldn't go about it that way. To me, that doesn't make as much sense as anything else. I personally wouldn't go that route. But let's go ahead and continue. We still got a lot of voicemails in. So again, guys, thank you so much for dropping the voicemails today. We're going to get to this last one here, and then I'm going to go ahead and jump right into today's meat of the conversation and talk a little bit about Brendan Donovan.
How you doing?
How you doing?
What's up, Pete? This is Victor here. Got a couple of things on my mind about the Yankees and the slow fucking offseason so far.
Okay.
I saw that David Ross is possibly going to be the next bench coach. I kind of like that idea, and at the same time, I don't. I know him and Boone go way back when they were announcing MLB games, and he's got a connection to Anthony Rizzo. Maybe that's what they need. Someone that knows how to win. I think Brendan Donovan should be a Yankee. There's no excuses for Cashman to sit on his fucking hands and not do a fucking thing this offseason. I see that they could do a lot to improve the team overall, but offense should be a main priority. With that being said, I hope you have a good day. And Cashman, go do your fucking job, you bald fucking moron.
I gotta laugh. I'm sorry. I just gotta laugh at that last part, the whole bald moron thing. Okay. All right. Yeah, it's been a little bit it's been slow for really everybody so far. No moves have really picked up pace yet, so I don't want to give the Yankees a black eye on that one yet. There's a lot of shit the Yankees are going to have to do. We know that. We got a super chat in here, and I mean, this one sums it up really.
You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best.
Slim Lewis By the way, can we celebrate that name? Slim Lewis. That is a name right there. I love it. Sign Yamamoto, trade for Soto. That is the move. It's, the Yankees offseason year after year after year always seems to be very, very obvious, right? It always seems fairly obvious of what the Yankees should do, but it depends on if they're going to do it or not and actually take the plunge. As I ask you guys to go ahead and hit that like button for us. We got 150 plus in here right now. Hit that like button for us if you do not mind. But it's very interesting, man. It really is. It's extremely intriguing when it comes to the Yankees because Yamamoto is money, right? Yankees can control the money. We know that. The Yankees can go, hey, he's posted. And the Yankees could have a deal in place within 2 weeks. They could have a deal in place within 2 weeks. Again, just to give everybody an update. When a player from Japan is posted, you got a 45-day window. That is a 45-day window to negotiate and make a decision. He can make a decision after a week, after 2 weeks, and the Yankees and Yamamoto could come out and go, done deal, signed. We're done here. We're done here. Bada bing, bada boom. That's it. We're over. The Yankees could very easily do that. When it comes to Soto now, that's a little bit of a different story because, look, at the end of the day, he's under contract. He's under contract. He is sitting there with a team that can say, hey, we demand this and we demand that, and you don't give it to us, we don't have a deal. And guess what? That's how it works. Now, all the mathematics in the world shows that unless they're trading Bogarts, Machado, Tatis Jr., they're going to have to deal Juan Soto. It's that simple. Juan Soto's going to make about $30+ million this year. They're going to have to deal him. They're going to have to trade him. It's that simple. They could say whatever they want. He's in our plans. He's this, he's that, he's that, he's this. Okay. Say it all you want. Fact of the matter is, based on the money, you got to go ahead and trade him. It's that simple. DJ Steelio.
Thank you for being a friend.
All right, Mr. Medina's, my bad. Medina, you come first, my friend. As it is the pecking order here, you do come first. It's right there. It's right in front of everybody's face. Hey, Pete, here's a little something for you, my friend, for reaching 20K. Salute, tip of the cap, my brother. You do a great job for this great community, and you have a great partner in Jiro who just makes it that much more better. Salute, my friend. Salute to you, Anthony Medina, the GOAT. One of the many GOATs of this channel. Anthony Medina may be up for an award. I don't know. I'm just saying, guys, we do have our year-end awards coming out soon that you guys are voting on, okay? Just saying, you guys are voting on it. DJ Steals with the super duper ooper chat. Finally, you hit 20K. Sheesh. Nah, congrats, bro. Congrats. DJ Steals, you know I love you too, brother. Thank you so much for everything, fam. Truly, truly an honor to have this amazing community that we have built here. And I told Hirsch this a while ago, folks. I don't want to keep getting into the little sentimental stuff, but Hirsch, I'll never forget it, man. Hirsch said, Pete, do you know what you're building here? And I told him, Hirsch, I have a good time, man. I put this thing together. I enjoy what I do, and I enjoy communicating, and I'm a fan. That's why. I'm a fan of the Yankees like everybody else. And he said, you're building a family. And that will always stick with me because this group is very close. This group is amazing. And we're building a movement, truly. We really are. Unbelievable community, guys. So, again, 20K is great for us, but salute to you guys. Because at the end of the day, without you guys, we don't make that happen. And, it's the first step in many, many great milestones. But hit the like button for me, folks. But also, too, when it comes to Juan Soto, man, like I said before, they can hold him and go, look, man, you got to give us Jason Dominguez. You know what? We want Anthony Volpe. They can do that. And I know there's some people out there going, yeah, but they're not going to want that. Folks, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what it looks like on paper. It doesn't matter. The fact of the matter is they can ask for whatever the hell they want. They do not have to play fair. They do not have to be fair at all. But I do think if the Yankees open up the wallets a little bit, they could get very sophisticated, so to say. They could say, hey, look, Cronenworth is worth all that money, right? For the next 7 years, we'll take him in a Soto deal, no problem. Lessen your offer. Lessen your offer and we'll have a deal in place. That's not a bad idea for the Yankees. Cronenworth had a tougher year last season. I talked to Padres fans about this. They said when he stayed at second base, he was much better. They moved him to first base. He wasn't the same guy. We've seen this happen with Glaber. Maybe it's possible. Maybe it's possible. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see where it goes. But we have a couple of more voicemails loaded in, which I'm very happy about. But we are going to go ahead and get into the meat of the conversation. Thank you again, DJ Steels, my brother. Hirsch gave you a really good, a reality check as great as an 18-year-old going into a brothel. We all support you and root for your success, my guy. NYYU. Join the movement, join the family, join the U, folks. Thank you guys so much. Continuing to move on, let's get to the first topic of conversation. And of course, that is this man right here, Brendan Donovan. I want to ask you guys a question real quick to see how much you may know about Brendan Donovan, because I do want to do a little deep dive here. Brendan Donovan won the Gold Glove for the utility role in his rookie season. He also came in third place in the Rookie of the Year voting. And last year, he had a phenomenal season. He would have been third on the Yankees in OPS if he was a New York Yankee, in only 371 plate appearances. That equaled out to 327 at-bats. Here's a guy, that is doing very, very, very good stuff for the St. Louis Cardinals. Again, you look at those numbers here. Power went up a little bit in about 60 less ABs. He hit 6 more home runs than he normally does. Here's a guy really putting it together. There's a lot of stuff you could like here. He did have surgery on his arm. It was a flexor issue, not Tommy John surgery. It was nothing related to having Tommy John. There was no concern about him having Tommy John surgery. And he is indeed healthy and ready for spring training. He has already started a throwing program, so he is good to go. There's no issue with that, no concerns with that at all. He's going to be ready to play ball, which is very, very good. On top of that, what are the things that the New York Yankees should like about Brendan Donovan to add him to this club? There's actually a lot. There's a lot of things here to like. One, he could play left field. One, he could play third base. He could play second base. He could play first base. There are a lot of things that Brendan Donovan does the Yankees should like. If you look at that spray chart, he can hit the ball for power to right field. Okay? He can hit the ball for power to right field. Yankees should like that. But he hits the ball for contact everywhere. Look at his whiff percentage, top 96 percentile. Look at his K rate, top 91 percentile. He finds the sweet spot. His chase rate is phenomenal. Does he make the hardest contact? No. But again, folks, that is where you got to get into the analytics of the player. He shouldn't have to be the guy that is ripping the ball 120 miles, 110 miles off the bat every AB. He needs to be what he is. That is a table setter. If you guys missed this also, his on-base percentage was only .365 last year. The previous year before that, .394. Imagine adding him and Soto to the Yankees lineup. Imagine you're starting the year with Donovan, Soto, Judge. Would the Yankees go back-to-back lefties against righties? They very well could. Lefty, lefty, righty, on-base percentage, Aaron Judge. He's been a very good second baseman defensively. Yankees might have that spot opened up. He's been a good third baseman. He's been a good outfielder. Yankees have many places they can say, go with Brendan Donovan. It'll make a lot of sense. If I go ahead and take a look at his overall numbers, and okay, so I just want to say this real quick. Jacob says, Pete, he's a utility guy. Okay, utility guy in what word? A utility guy that plays every day or a bench piece? He's not a bench piece. He's not a bench piece, folks. If you're thinking Brendan Donovan's a bench piece, you don't know much about Brendan Donovan and his overall career and what he's already done and how the Cardinals think of him. You know, you wouldn't know much about that if that's the case. Brendan Donovan is only 25 years old. He's been in the league since, 25. That's wrong. He's 26 right now. He came up at 25. So he's 26 right now, came up at 25. Again, 2 phenomenal seasons. I also just want to go into a little bit of advanced batting stats. Strikeout percentage of 14.3 last year. The Yankees could take that. Hard hit percentage went up to over 40% last year. Ground ball percentage went down as fly ball percentage went up at Yankee Stadium. That would be a good thing. In St. Louis, not so much, but at Yankee Stadium, that would be a good thing. He's a very, very good pull and center hitter. That means his batting average is going to be up. Goes opposite field about 18% of the time. Still pretty decent. Not bad at all. But again, this is a guy you'd want on your team. Overall, throughout his career, 72, let me make sure that's right, 72 games at second base, 63 games in the outfield, 37 games at third base, 30 games at first base, even 8 games at shortstop. So here's a guy where you wouldn't really be concerned about his overall defense. He's actually been pretty decent at the majority of positions he's played. Again, he did win the Gold Glove Award in his rookie season. Also wouldn't be costly. Now, what you're going to ask is, well, what is he going to cost? St. Louis desperately needs starting pitching. No question about it. The Cardinals need pitching. There's no denying that. It's as clear as day. One thing the Yankees are going to have if they sign Yamamoto, they'll have pitching. I can very, very much see the Yankees do a deal, Clark Schmidt and maybe Ron Marinaccio for Brendan Donovan. I think that is a win-win for everybody. The Cardinals get a controllable starter and a controllable relief pitcher, which is 2 things they need. The Yankees get Brendan Donovan, a much-needed lefty bat that they could really put anywhere and leave him there. Could make a shit ton of sense. Blue Thunder.
Thank you for being a friend.
Blue Thunder says, congrats on 20K and Yankees going down in 2024. Yankees have a very good chance of being terrible possibly in 2024 if they don't make the right moves. Alex, my brother, was good, fam.
El Diablo.
But, that's all it's going to take for Brendan Donovan. And again, guys, look, this is just another option for the New York Yankees. I've laid it out for everybody for a long time. You know what I mean? I've laid this out for people for a very, very long time. Very long time. As I missed Killer Joe's, Yankees are the best propaganda machine. Now, when Volpe doesn't improve, we will hear from Boone that he is a 20-plus home run, 30-plus stolen base, and Gold Glove shortstop who makes league minimum. Of course, no doubt about it. The Yankees will use that. If Anthony Volpe comes out the year hitting 190 after the first month, they'll say it. Here's a guy last year that this and that. And look, my hope is that Anthony Volpe really improves. You know what I mean? That's all I hope for. I hope he really improves. Steve Schumann says, my concern is his speed. He is a bit slower than average. DJ LeMahieu is slower than average, and look at what he's done with his bat for a couple of those years with high averages. I'll take the risk every single day of the week. I'll take that risk all day, every day for a guy that can make contact, put the ball in play, and hit it. Gleyber Torres isn't fast. I'll take his year again from him next year every single day of the week. The Yankees have speed. They got to utilize it properly. But when it comes to Donovan, again, Clark Schmidt, Ron Marinaccio, maybe John Loizaga, depending on who the Cardinals will want, these teams make a shit ton of sense. They make a shit ton of sense in a match together. Burleson, Not really a fan. If they got him, okay, but I'm not a big fan of Burleson, to be honest. Nolan Gorman, I've slowed my roll a bit, so to say, when it comes to Nolan Gorman, because I don't see the Cardinals trading him. There's way too much upside there. There's way too much upside for him. For the Cardinals to deal him. Look, they're looking to add guys in that team just to leave there. I don't see him doing it. When it comes to Alec Burleson, I mean, I'll put these numbers up for you guys. This is a little concerning to me. You know, he had a 300 on-base percentage last year and 315 at-bats, 8 home runs, a 244 batting average. He isn't an old guy, 24 years old. There's, his K rate isn't bad. That's a good thing. He's only striking out about 13% of the time. That is very, very good. He doesn't whiff a lot. Chase rate, not great, meaning he's making a lot of weak contact because he's chasing balls out of the zone just to put it in play. That's something, if he could lock in, he could be a pretty solid ball player. Would I be mad if the Yankees got Burleson? I don't want to say I would be mad. I wouldn't be mad. It just better be with Juan Soto. It better be with another bigger name where you're throwing this kid out there and going, let's see who he is and what he becomes. He's played 65 games in the outfield, 23 games at first base, and again, he's played left and right field. He's played left field pretty good, actually. Been decent at first base. So again, if that were the route the Yankees took, okay, wouldn't be my first choice, but my first choice is Donovan. I don't think Gorman is possible unless the Yankees blow him out the water. I don't see that happening. But that's what I believe on Brendan Donovan. But let's go ahead and get more to your voicemails, folks. Here we go, baby.
How you doing, Pete? Hey,
How you doing?
I think that Donovan would be a pretty good fit for the Yankees also, because I think he's a pretty good second baseman, and he might be able to play outfield too, so he would be a good fit. All right, everybody, have a good day.
Thank you, Eric. I appreciate you, brother, so much. As Anna says, Yoshi, pretty, please, God, please. Yamamoto, man. I believe this. Look, man, I've said this. I'll put myself on the spot. And call me a sucker. Call me whatever you want to call me. That is okay, baby. I can take it. I'm a big boy. He's a big kid now. Dun-dun-dun-dun, and growing. You can call me whatever you want. Pete, how can you have hope? Folks, it's all like a fucking half. I don't have hope in Cashman and Al Steinbrenner. But I gotta have hope that they're smart enough. Swimmy's gonna be smart enough and go, no, we need a Japanese player over here. Money. That's all money, folks. That's my hope. That is my hope. Let's go ahead and get to the next one.
Pete Macho King in the place to be. How are you doing?
Love it.
To the underground. First off, congratulations on 20K. You deserve it, and it takes hard work and dedication to achieve what you're doing here, yeah. With that being said, if the Yankees showed an inkling of that they would have championships number 28, 29, and 30 by now,
baby.
if they showed that kind of dedication, yeah. But how can you do that when you got an absentee owner who's phoning it in to his pencil-neck jabroni of a GM who thinks he's a big, tough guy, cursing out some sports writers in public, yeah.
Yeah.
All he did was prove he hates the fans' guts and the feeling is mutual.
Yeah.
Douchebag. At least baboons kept their mouths shut because she knows it's a worthless excuse for a manager and nobody's lining up to coach for a loser, yeah. It doesn't help either when you gotta scorn the Yankee great out there, taking butt shots like the great Reggie Jackson, Mr. October, yeah. At They can't even manage a press conference. Yeah. So on this Monday, 11/13, I'm dropping an elbow on all the jokesters, hucksters, and charlatans in the Yankees organization. Yeah. And I'm nominating the NYYU Underground to run the New York Yankees.
Yeah.
Forever. Oh, yeah.
Forever.
Dig it.
Yeah, I'm digging it. I'm going to dig it, baby. First order of business. Cash, Boone. You're fired. You're fired. The ocean is that way. The coffee just hit, baby. Oh, the coffee hit. Smacky the likey. Hitty the subby. Oh, we're working our way to 30,000. We are 9,985 subbies away. Can we get it today? I love you guys. All right, let's continue on with voicemails, baby. They're coming in like you can't imagine. Oh, these voicemails are coming in.
Yeah, what up, Pete? It is your friendly neighborhood Steel.
Steelio.
How you doing, man?
How you doing?
Happy Monday, guys. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. How you doing?
What can we talk about, man? Other than, football season sucking for most of us.
49ers.
Besides the 49ers, even though they destroyed Jacksonville, even though Jacksonville's, Jacksonville. But,
Don't talk about Jacksonville, all right?
I don't know how to put this or
Okay.
say this nicely or in good terms.
Oh, shit.
I don't have any hope on Brian Cashman getting Soto before opening day, man. Like, do you honestly have any confidence in Cashman and getting not only Soto, but Yamamoto? Like, I feel like they would do some dumb stuff like sign Kiermaier, It doesn't make any sense, bro. It's some shit that they would do. I'm over them, man. I'm tired of it. Anyways, man, can't wait for 420. Not only we got a blaze Yankee Stadium, but it's NYYU Day 2024, man.
Yeah.
It's By the way, you thought I was going to say fuck LI, huh? Nah, I'm not going to say fuck LI. Well, even though I said it twice. But yeah, fuck LI. Have a good day.
Oh, man, guys. Yeah, like I said again, folks, I got to say this, too. Thank you guys for being so patient about the tickets with 420 our next event. If you bought a ticket to the last event, you guys know that's going to transfer over again to April 20th. So I just want to give everybody a heads up again. Once I get information, you guys are going to have it. I would suspect that it's going to be pretty soon. So hold on. Again, thank you to everybody who has done, who have bought their tickets already. They're coming. Don't worry. Everything's going to be taken care of. No doubt about it. The other thing is, we're expected to get more tickets. So there could very well be 200 plus NYYU fam in the house on 420 at Yankee Stadium. So again, start planning now. The date is set. 420 is the day. If you got to travel and you got to figure shit out, guys, be an amazing part of this community. We aren't like the other guys where we just stay behind the camera. No. We come to you. We come to the fans. We are a family. This is a movement. When we say join the movement, we mean it. So make sure you guys are there. Rod Thompson, my brother.
Thank you for being a friend.
Ross says, sending a special shout out to my brother Pete for the 20K milestone. Another shout out to the 20,000 fans that made this community so awesome to be a part of. Rod Thompson, brother, I thank you for all the help and support that you have given to NYYU. You've done so damn much to assist and to help behind the scenes. Always will appreciate that. Let's get to the next voicemail, the rest of the show, guys. It's your voicemails, baby. The beautiful, lovely, wonderful fiance chiming in. She says 20K, baby. Let's go. Next up, 30K. I love it.
Hey, Pete. How you doing?
It's L.I. I just want to say, happy 20K. You are a wonderful human being. I love you. I love Mary Actor. Gotta go. Bye.
What the fuck was that?
Hey, Pete. How you doing? It's L.I. I just want to say, happy 20K. You are a wonderful human being. I love you. I love Mary Actor. Gotta go. Bye.
I am not gonna, thank you guys for helping me with my sleep, because now I'm never gonna sleep. I'm never gonna sleep after hearing that voicemail. It's already deleted. I'll never hear it again.
Hi, Pete. Joe from Yonkers. No, I just wanted to ask, do you really think the Yankees this year are starting to really feel the pressure that they kind of have to go out and make multiple moves to really get back to where the promised land, get back to the playoffs, and make a push for a championship? Because I feel they need to make multiple moves. That I feel like a Juan Soto trade may not be enough. I think a Bellinger, a relief pitcher, maybe another starting pitcher, Yamamoto maybe, are pieces that we need to even really consider ourselves contenders. I want to know what you think. Thanks.
Yeah, of course, man. They definitely need multiple moves. There's no denying that. All Yankee fans aren't going to deny that. We know that. The Yankees definitely need to make multiple moves. And look, at the end of the day, here's a team who won 82 games. 82 and 80. People go, well, what's different between this year and the other years they lost? Man, they didn't even make the postseason, bro. They didn't even make the postseason. They have to go out there and win. They have no friggin' choice but to go out there and do their damn thing. They have to win. No options. They got to add to this club. They can't sit back and go, we're pretty good. Hopefully this guy bounces back. Hopefully, which they've done in years past. And I'll be honest with you, hearing some of the names for the bench role, it's more contradiction. Brad Osmus might be a tough guy. He was a catcher. I like that he's a little tough. I've seen that toughness in Brad Osmus, but he's a very heavy analytics manager. He's been that way. I don't know if he has the idea of the separation. Boone apparently isn't being held by strings, but then he goes, we need to bunt more. Why the fuck didn't you bunt more, Booney? Why didn't you bunt more then? It's all contradiction. They contradict themselves. That's all the Yankees ever do. Contradiction, left and right, up and down, side to side. It's all they do. They contradict themselves. Let's keep them going, baby.
Hey, Pete, good morning. Good morning to all the fans
Morning.
of NYY Underground. I have a question. This is Alex from Los Angeles, by the way.
What's up,
I
brother?
just have a question about the Yankees. I know in 2004, the Yankees made this crazy move to get A-Rod, and they traded Alfonso Soriano. And it was a move that no one saw coming because the Red Sox were supposed to get him. I'm wondering if you see a move like that coming where no one could imagine, coming. Like the Yankees make this great trade or, a great move that's not being discussed right now, not being talked about. Because I think something like that would really, really excite the fans. So, because we need help in so many areas, and there's so many obvious moves like the Brendan Donovan and the Cody Bellinger or the Juan Soto trade and the Yamamoto. Do you see something just coming like so far out of left field that would really be a great help, like a superstar, on a team that needs to dump payroll, and he'd be a great addition to the Yankees. So I'm just wondering if you see something like that happen. Thank you so much, and I love what you're doing. Congrats on the 20,000 subscribers, and it'll be so much more. All right, have a good day.
Thank you, Alex. I truly appreciate your voicemail, brother. Thank you so much. Look, man, yeah, it's possible. It is possible. One thing when Brian Cashman has made some good deals, look, I'll go back to, I know it was a long time ago, right? You know, it definitely was a long time ago, no doubt about it. But I'll go back to that. The Curtis Granderson deal. The Curtis Granderson deal right there, I mean, that was a solid move. And it was a good trade. It was a trade that you looked at and go, smart move by the Yankees. And it paid off. Curtis Granderson was pretty decent for the Yankees. He was good. He was really good a couple of years. So it paid off. Who would that player be? I'll be honest with you, man. Top of my head, I don't know. I can't really think. It would probably be a team that Brian Cashman trades with often. I don't know anybody from Oakland that would make sense. I don't see the Pirates dealing many guys. Would Brian Reynolds come out of nowhere? Would the Yankees somehow, all of a sudden now, where it's kind of quieted down, would the Yankees make a Brian Reynolds deal out of nowhere, knowing he signed to a decent contract? Maybe. I don't know. He didn't have as great as a year last season, but I think you put him 1 or 2 in the Yankees order, he's a much better player. I don't know. I know the Pirates, the A's, Cardinals, they've traded with a bit. Could the Yankees get Nootbaar? I doubt the Cardinals would deal him, but that would be unreal. I don't know, man. Via trade out of nowhere. I don't know. Nothing really pops out of my head that would just kind of be, you know, out of the blue, out of nowhere, and bada bing, bada boom. I mean, maybe you guys have some ideas in the chat. You let me know, and we'll go from there. But I don't know. Jose Ramirez would be unreal, Joe. No doubt about it. But with that team, you know, with the Guardians, you know, getting a new manager, I don't know. Would the Yankees shock the world and do a Jose Ramirez and Emmanuel Clase deal out of nowhere, which I think would make the Yankees a serious contender if you got those two guys along with Yamamoto? That would be amazing. You know, that would be unbelievable. What about this? Would the Brewers do a deal that would include Devin Williams, who's one of the best closers in baseball? They say they're open for business. Could the Yankees maybe pursue them and get a Devin Williams, which would be an unreal deal? Luis Robert would be a great deal. That would be an amazing deal. You know, so Dane says maybe a guy from the Twins. Possibly. The Yankees deal with the Twins often. That's possible. That's definitely possible. There are some out there that could make sense. You know what I mean? Devin Williams would be amazing. And look, if the Yankees need somebody, which they do, would they do Oswald Peraza in a deal for Devin Williams? I think that makes a bit of sense. Maybe Spencer Jones in a deal for Devin Williams. That's a lot of ask for a closer. But the Yankees could really use a good closer. They could really use a good closer. Let's keep it going, baby. We got more V-mails up in here.
Pete, how you doing?
Whoa.
This is Rich from Brick, New Jersey.
What's up, my guy?
Sent you an email yesterday, and the way that things are shaping up right now, I've got a lot of questions.
Okay.
But let's get to it. First and foremost, you know, Hal's the one that's promised us by the end of this year, we're going to take a deep dive, we're going to be looking into things, and we need to be making some changes.
Yeah.
Well, let's see how many changes that they actually made. Number one, we know that Cash is coming back, even though he doesn't deserve it. We know that Boone's coming back, and pretty much, you know, it's his last year. Even though he doesn't deserve it, I mean, yeah, is there other people that are out there? Maybe. Now, let's get down to the meat of things. We have a severe injury problem with the Yankees. That is, We got Frankenstanton that keeps getting hurt, can't run to save his life, his knees are shot and everything else. Rizzo, who had a concussion that the staff of the trainers, they missed it by a mile, a country mile. Also, we've had Judge with his toe. Everybody knows about that one. Trevino, who they've been and severely missed on. And a whole host of others that cost the Yankees on the DL probably 1,862 innings worth of player play. All right, now, what are they going to do to improve that? Absolutely nothing. They believe that, once again, that the trainers are the best of what they have. Not to mention that the scouting staff is the best of what they have.
Yep.
And we also have the analytics team who are getting audited by who? Oh, yeah, the AGM who plays, can't make this up, fantasy baseball, and that's how his job, a friend of his that's going to be doing this.
Unbelievable.
Now, you severely tell me that with Cashman doubling down, saying that, I think we're pretty good, that they're actually going to be making the necessary moves that we need to severely overhaul this team and get it back to the way it should be. I mean, come on now. I hope you have a good day. Thanks for listening to my rant, and talk to you later.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you, and a little more thank you. Great voicemail, Rich, by the way. That is a fan-friggin-tastic voicemail. And look, you're spot on, brother. Look, I will always commend a leader that would sit in front of people's faces and go, look, man, I believe in my team. I believe in my team. I believe my team is the best. Guys, I tell you guys this all the time about my team. My team would tell you, they know for a fact Pete will go to war for me. Pete will go to war for me. That is one thing my team would never, ever say that I wouldn't do. I'd go to war for my team every second of the day. Every second of the day, no matter the time. All the time. So I commend Brian Cashman for going, look, I believe we are the best. I believe we are great. Here's the problem. It's okay to believe that. It is okay to go, we got the best people in place. The problem is when the numbers and the stats and the process do not resemble that over years. You can't say it. You can't come across as that friggin' arrogant. Guys, if God forbid NYYU just crumbles and next year we have our worst year ever, and I'm like, what the fuck happened? There's something wrong in the way we're going about building our channel. There's an error here. There is a process error. And for me as a leader to sit there and go, there's nothing wrong. It's not our fault. When in reality, the game plan that we had, AKA the process that we've put in place, doesn't work. Then we are the problem. Then yes, you gotta sit there and you got to evaluate what you're doing. This is not hard. This is not rocket science. This is business 101. Mac Miles, thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man. This is business 101. Put the right team together. That's simple. Put the right team together, man. It's that easy. It's that easy. Let's get to the next voicemail. We got two more loaded in.
Hey, Pete, this is Kyle Malay. Hopefully we can get Soto, Yamamoto, and at least another outfielder, maybe Bellinger. What do you think about Bellinger? Do you think we could get him, Soto, and Yamamoto? I was just wondering what you thought. Go Yankees.
Kyle, what's up, brother? Thank you for calling in. No, I don't think so. I don't think that's possible, to be honest, to get both of those guys. I don't see that. I think that would be extremely difficult for the Yankees to actually do. It is just money, I get it, but I think the problem with Bellinger is he's going to want a lot of money, and I don't think the Yankees do it. I don't think the Yankees do it, man. I don't think they go to that level to bring him in. I don't see that happening.
Thank you for being a friend.
Mike DeLaGuardia. Can we call this the Bronx Zoo 2.0 era yet? I don't think so, because we haven't had the change of managers, right? We haven't had many change when it comes to personnel. It's more, I don't want to call it the Bronx Zoo because George was involved during that time. And at the end of the day, it's not really a zoo unless you have a owner that's going, you're fired, you're gone, this ain't working. You got some players on there with balls that might want to argue with each other a little bit instead of baking cupcakes and cookies. This is like the Yankee soft era. I don't know how else to say it. It is literally like what would the opposite of the Bronx Zoo be? The fucking Teletubby era. This is the Yankee Teletubby era is what you're witnessing right now. The Taylor Swift era of the Yankees. That is what you're seeing. There it is. Vinny right on time. That is exactly what it is. Guys, what the fuck is this?
Under my umbrella, hey.
That is the manager of the New York Yankees, folks. They went to Colorado. They just got out of the midway point and they were sucking ass. He's sitting on the bench with Meredith Marakovitz. The Yankees are in third place or whatever, on a downward spiral. And he's sitting there talking about Taylor Swift. Imagine Joe Torre. Yeah, who's that? We're in third place. We're focused on winning games here. Not a Taylor Swift concert in Colorado.
Hey, Pete, Kyle Malay here again. I was wondering what you thought maybe David Ross should be the manager and demote Boone to bench coach. What do you think on that?
Kyle, I'd be the happiest guy on the planet. Fact of the matter is, I have no idea what is going on with the bench job. Apparently, Ross doesn't want to be a bench coach. He said that he wants to see what goes on with the manager spots first. Maybe if none of them work out, maybe Ross is the bench coach of the New York Yankees, potentially. I know they're also talking about Brad Ausmus. They're also talking about Andrew Bailey and, of course, Luis Rojas, who is already part of the New York Yankees. And from my understanding, the players really, really like Luis Rojas. So maybe that's the route they go. Crackle nuts! Hal needs to come out and say what happened the last few years fucking sucked, and we need to do better. What's up, Pete? Oh, excuse me. Congrats on 20K. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much, man. On the congrats on 20K. Look, Hal Steinbrenner said the same things. Look, man, it's very easy to sit there and go behind the scenes. Hey, guys, look, I think the process is fine. We just keep working, put our heads down, we add to this club and go from there. But you also sit there and go, hey, media, yeah, we sucked last year. We know that. But what is the change? It's like Rich said. Rich was a great voicemail today. That was a phenomenal voicemail today by Rich. He's right. You talk about the team being bad and the changes that need to be made and this and that and that and this. But where are they? If you were real... Guys. Okay, let me ask you guys this question. If I was running the Yankees, if you were running the Yankees, don't you think if you were that fed up, there would indeed be changes made? Don't you believe that you would indeed make changes if your team missed the playoffs and only won 82 games? 82 and 80. Don't you think that you would go, you know what? This is wrong. It's obvious that we need to make changes. But this is where we are. This is where the New York Yankees are. This is what we're looking at. This is who we've become. This is who we've become.
How you doing, Pete? Hey, I forgot to say congratulations on 20K. You're truly the GOAT. And I love listening to you, bud. Have a good day.
Thank you, Eric. I appreciate it, man. Thank you to everybody, too, that is shouting us out on the 20K. The love of this channel is legit. It is real. And again, guys, you already know, any news breaks, I will do my best to be there. Quick update. I do believe that starting next week, potentially, I'll give you guys an update as we go. But I will be doing All Rise pre-recorded on Sunday night to drop on Monday. My mornings might get a little busy over the next couple of days, over the next couple of weeks. So I will keep everybody updated on that. I will still get the voicemails, but I'll ask that you guys put them in Sunday afternoon, Sunday morning for Sunday night. The show will still premiere at 11 a.m. on Mondays. But that is not confirmed yet. I will let you guys know when that is confirmed, if that is indeed going to be the case. And I'll keep you guys updated on that. But with that being said, guys, again, thank you all so damn much for tuning in. All Rise is always so much fun just to have you guys, you know, share your message, share your voice, put it on the record, put it on the show. But with that being said, guys, I am out. Have an amazing rest of your day. If any news drops, you know where I'll be, right here, ready to discuss it with you guys. I'm out. Have a great day, guys. See you later.
Can't make a promise, but I do my best. 25 sitting on 25 racks. Just got started, no, we ain't done yet. Bought a new crib, that's a goddamn flex. Sign that check. Told them last year that I been up next. Can't take calls, but I send that text. From way downtown, but it's just still wet.